Once unloaded, the tubers are immediately transported to the destoning unit to remove field debris and rocks. A vertical screw washer uses a powerful vortex of water to separate the heavy stones from the lighter potatoes.
Next, abrasive rollers gently scrub away the skin without damaging the flesh, a process that takes only a few seconds.
Despite advanced automation, human inspectors provide a critical quality check to ensure only the best make the cut.
The heart of the factory is the centrifugal slicer, capable of processing thousands of pounds per hour.
Razor-sharp blades slice each potato to an exact thickness of usually between 1.3 and 1.7 millimeters.
The raw slices fall directly into a cold water bath to wash away surface starch, which prevents them from sticking together.
Air knives blast away excess moisture. Too much water would lower the fryer temperature and ruin the texture.
They now enter the continuous fryer, a massive vessel filled with vegetable oil heated to precisely 190 degrees Celsius.
As the water evaporates, it is replaced by oil, transforming the raw slice into a crispy chip in just under 3 minutes.
Emerging at the other end, the chips are now fully cooked, golden brown, and extremely fragile.
Optical sorters scan every single chip. High-speed air jets instantly reject any that are burnt or discolored. Finally, the chips pass through a rotating drum where flavor seasoning is applied while they are still warm and oily. The finished chips travel upward to the packaging deck, located high above the factory floor, to utilize gravity for filling. Vibrating feeders gently distribute the product evenly across multiple bagging lines without breaking the fragile snacks. At the heart of packaging is the multi-head weigher. A computer calculates the perfect combination of buckets to match the target weight exactly.
This ensures every bag contains precisely the advertised amount, with a margin of error of less than 1 gram.
Meanwhile, a continuous roll of packaging film is fed through tension rollers and formed into a tube. Before sealing, the bag is flushed with nitrogen gas. This displaces oxygen to keep the chips fresh and creates a cushion against crushing. Heated jaws clamp down to seal the top of one bag and the bottom of the next simultaneously, cutting them apart in milliseconds.
The result is a perfectly sealed, airtight package ready for distribution. Safety is paramount. Every single bag passes through a sensitive metal detector to ensure no foreign objects have contaminated the product. An automated check weigher also verifies the final weight. Any bag that is too light or too heavy is instantly rejected.
Finally, the verified bags accumulate on a rotary table for the secondary packaging phase.
Skilled packers arrange the bags into cardboard cases, optimizing space and ensuring the chips aren't crushed during transit. The boxes are automatically sealed and labeled with production codes for traceability. Once stacked on pallets, these boxes are ready to be moved to the logistics warehouse. Stored in a temperature-controlled environment, they await dispatch to supermarkets and convenience stores nationwide.
While the factory roars outside, the quality control laboratory operates in quiet precision. First is the visual check. Technicians look for defects like blisters, green edges, or uneven frying that might have escaped the automated sorters. Moisture content is critical. It must remain below 1.5% to guarantee that signature crunch and a long shelf life.
Salt levels are measured chemically to ensure the seasoning is consistent from the first bag to the millionth.
A texture analyzer mimics the human bite, measuring the exact force required to break the chip. Too hard and it's rejected. Too soft and it's stale. Machines can measure data, but only humans can judge taste. A trained sensory panel conducts blind taste tests daily.
But before a chip ever reaches the factory line, it begins here, in the Flavor Research and Development Kitchen.
Flavor chemists work like culinary alchemists, blending natural extracts to create everything from classic barbecue to exotic truffle oil.
Small trial batches are hand-fried to test how seasonings react to heat and oil adhesion.
Modern chip production isn't just about taste, It's about efficiency and sustainability. This facility generates zero landfill waste.
The millions of liters of water used for washing and peeling are filtered, purified, and recycled back into the system. Even the starch washed off the raw potatoes is recovered, dried, and sold to other industries for paper or textile manufacturing.
The tons of potato peels and rejected tubers are not discarded. They are collected and transported to local farms.
Rich in energy and nutrients, this waste becomes high-grade feed for cattle and livestock, completing the agricultural cycle. Any remaining organic matter enters an anaerobic digester, producing biogas that helps power the very fryers that cook the chips.
Back at the loading docks, the logistics fleet prepares for departure. Precision timing is crucial to maintain the just-in-time supply chain.
Each trailer is packed floor-to-ceiling with pallets. A single truck can carry over 50,000 bags of chips. Once loaded, the cargo is sealed. These chips will be on store shelves within 24 hours. The fleet disperses, heading to distribution centers that serve supermarkets, gas stations, and vending machines across the region.
To prevent breakage during transport, the trucks ride on air suspension systems designed to cushion the delicate cargo.
The final destination. In the snack aisle, the battle for the consumer's attention is fought with bright colors and bold flavor claims.
Globally, potato chips remain the #1 savory snack, with billions of bags consumed annually.
That distinct sound of a bag opening triggers a Pavlovian response in anticipation of the salty, savory crunch.
A perfect chip, golden, curved, dusted with seasoning, and possessing the structural integrity to deliver a satisfying snap.
It is a simple pleasure, engineered through complex science and massive industrial effort.
From a muddy tuber in the ground to a precision packaged product, the journey takes less than 45 minutes. But the factory never truly sleeps. As one production run ends, the sanitation crews prepare the lines for tomorrow's harvest.
A relentless cycle of washing, slicing, and frying to feed the world's appetite for its favorite snack. This is the modern marvel of the potato chip factory.
Golden brown and perfectly baked.
The journey of bread begins here, in the golden fields of grain.
Modern harvesters can process acres of wheat in a single day.
Inside, the grain is separated from the stalk and chaff.
The harvested grain is transferred on the move to keep production continuous.
From the field, the raw material heads to the processing facility. At the mill, the grain is unloaded for cleaning and storage.
Impurities must be removed before milling can begin.
Steel rollers grind the kernels, breaking them down into flour.
Sifters separate the flour by particle size. The result is fine, white flour ready for baking. Water, yeast, and other ingredients join the flour in the mixer. Giant arms knead the mixture into a consistent dough.
The dough is divided into precise portions.
Spinning hypnotically, the dough pieces are transformed into smooth, consistent balls by the oscillating belts of the rounder. The dough needs time to rest and rise.
Rollers flatten the gas bubbles for a uniform texture.
Using high-speed contra-rotating belts, the dough is quickly transformed into uniform cylinders, ready for the next phase.
Pieces are placed into pans, ready for the final rise.
In the proofing box, heat and humidity encourage the yeast.
The loaves enter the massive tunnel oven.
Golden brown and perfectly baked.
They must cool down before slicing to prevent crushing.
High-speed blades slice each loaf in seconds.
The freshly baked loaf is rapidly pushed into a polyethylene bag, inflated by a precise burst of compressed air.
Sealed for freshness.
Safety checks ensure no foreign objects remain.
Robots handle the heavy lifting, stacking crates for transport. Weighing up to 5,000 pounds when fully loaded, these machines are the backbone of the warehouse, moving over 40 pallets every hour. Thousands of loaves are processed every hour. Fresh bread is dispatched to stores daily. With the cargo secured, the truck begins its long journey to the distribution center.
The final destination, your local supermarket.
With precision and care, the shelves are continuously replenished, ensuring a steady supply of freshly baked bread for our customers.
Ready for the family table.
A staple of our daily lives.
Feeding millions through the power of automation. Consistent quality is monitored at every batch. All starts with the quality of the grain. The bakery never sleeps.
The M-Series actuator requires precise calibration and torquing during its bi-weekly cleaning cycle to maintain peak efficiency.
Every step is monitored by advanced computer systems. Waste is minimized and often recycled for animal feed.
The water purification system utilizes advanced microfiltration to remove impurities, ensuring a consistently pure output.
An extreme close-up reveals the high-pressure injection of the oil, finely atomized to ensure optimal blending with the dry ingredients.
The inkjet printer rapidly applies the date code, ensuring every product is fully traceable through the high-speed packaging line. Utilizing powerful jets and specialized detergents, the washing tunnel meticulously cleans each crate.
Here we see the empty pans on the return conveyor, completing the cycle before being loaded once again.
As the aluminum pans enter the spray booth, a fine, pressurized mist ensures an even coating of release agent.
Maintaining a precise dough temperature is crucial for optimal fermentation. We aim for exactly 28 degrees Celsius.
The aluminum pans navigate the 90-degree turn, a symphony of industrial noise and vibration essential to the manufacturing process.
The injection of high-pressure steam is crucial for achieving the perfect crust, ensuring consistent moisture throughout the baking process.
The time-lapse reveals the Maillard reaction in action. Sugars caramelize rapidly, turning the surface from pale dough to a rich, fissured crust.
High above the factory floor, the bread begins its serpentine descent through the massive multi-tiered cooling system. To maintain peak efficiency, the slicer blades must be changed after every 50,000 cuts. This requires precision and the right tools. Scene 62. Reloading the bagger. The operator skillfully mounts a new roll of plastic film.
Utilizing the latest in automated securing technology, the wrapping machine finalizes the pallet, ensuring safe transit.
Paperwork remains a vital part of the logistics chain, ensuring every shipment is accounted for before leaving the depot.
This facility operates around the clock, processing raw materials into the products that drive our economy.
From nature's bounty.
We start by taking our artisanal loaf and applying a smooth, consistent layer of butter, preparing the canvas for the next stage of our creation.
A balanced lunch, packed with care, ensures they have the energy needed for a productive afternoon.
The modern supply chain operates at unprecedented speeds. As soon as a product leaves the shelf, a new one is already being moved to take its place. Recycling is an essential step in the circular economy. This small act, multiplied across thousands of households, makes a significant industrial impact.
From the earth to the hands that till it, this is where the journey of our daily bread truly begins.
The miller carefully assesses the grind, ensuring the perfect consistency for our premium blend.
To check for proper gluten development, the baker stretches the dough thin. This window pane test is the hallmark of a perfectly kneaded loaf.
Ensuring the longevity of these complex machines requires meticulous care, including the precise application of specialized grease to the articulated joints.
After every production run, the factory undergoes a comprehensive cleaning process, utilizing high-pressure water to eliminate
the shift change, a precise human routine. As some workers clock out, others are just beginning their day on the floor.
As the lights flicker on across the assembly floor, the new day begins. Soon, this facility will be running at full capacity.
The sequence begins slowly, but quickly reaches full velocity, demonstrating the sheer power of automated manufacturing.
The specialized tanker truck delivers food-grade flour directly to the factory silos, ensuring a seamless and sterile transfer process.
The system initializes, shifting from standby to full operational status. A process perfected to feed the world.